Viva la France! What's the destination? For tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown, only a few days away from Clash in Paris. We're gonna talk about it right here in Alyx's world. Hello all and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host Alyx, just Alyx. This is your recap, review, and of course, discussion on WWE Friday Night SmackDown for August 29th, 2025. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Let's talk about it. Tonight's episode, it was fine. There's still that air of staleness to the overall WWE product, right? And it's been there for a while. They haven't been able to get rid of it, but I will say the crowd helped. You can't go wrong with France. Vive la France! Any foreign crowd they can put their show in front of is going to make the show just 10 times better than what it is. And we got a new champ in Sami Zayn. That's nice. I don't like that Sami Zayn is stuck at mid-card championship level. I never will like it. I have been ready for Sami Zayn to win a world title since 2023. I've just been ready for him. And it pisses me off that WWE doesn't feel like he's ready for that yet. So the next time that he finally might win that title will be 2026. 3 years past the time he should have won a world title in 2023. That was the time to put the belt on him. But he's stuck in mid-card hell, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? But congratulations to Sami Zayn. He is one world title away from becoming a Grand Slam champ, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, a Grand Slam champ. He's literally one title away. Because he won the IC, the US, the tag. Yeah. Now it's time for that world title, hopefully, very soon. Outside of that, the only noteworthy thing that I enjoyed about this show was Melo Don't Miz. Is anyone else really liking what they're doing with The Miz and Carmelo Hayes? For some reason, this is working. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. This is becoming one of the best parts of SmackDown. The entire tag team division on SmackDown is the best part of the show. There's something about Melo Don't Miz that's just striking to me. And I have a feeling I'm making my predictions right now. They're the ones that are going to win those tag team belts. It's not going to be the Street Profits. It's not going to be Fraxium. I think Fraxium takes the belts off of Melo Don't Miz. But as for who beats these guys being the Wyatt Sicks, it just makes all the sense in the world for it to be Melo Don't Miz. Because Miz needs to get over his fear of the Wyatt Sicks since his story with whatever group that had Karrion Kross, AOP. What was that called? I forgot the name of it. Some of you, I'm sorry. It was such a while ago and it was so irrelevant. But it was that group that was taking on the Wyatt Sicks. You know which group it was. Someone will tell me. But yeah, ever since then, Miz hasn't really gotten his comeuppance with the Wyatt Sicks. So I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Final Testament. Thank you. I'm pretty sure they're going to wrap that into the story. Can't wait for that. John Cena and Logan Paul. Cena roasting Logan Paul last week gave me life. This week, it was alright. John Cena got to apologize to that one fan that he called toxic or said was in a toxic relationship with. Made him cry. Loved it, by the way. But then he took it back, so now I hate it. Again, look. I understand why they did this with Cena. Fans were not going for his heel turn. They wanted to love him, so here you go. I just thought his heel turn was more compelling. That's it. I just thought it was more compelling. I thought it was more interesting. This Cena isn't doing it for me. I'm just being honest with you. This Cena is just kind of But it's not for me. I was never that big of a John Cena fan. Not since Doctor of Thugonomics. have I really been into John Cena. And so my investment in him is different. I can still acknowledge him as one of the greatest of all time. He is in my top 10 for WWE wrestlers. I just wish they would have done something different. You know what I mean? But it's not for me. And I'm okay with that. The rest of the show was just kind of there. You had Alexa Bliss pin Chelsea Green. I'm over what they're doing with Alexa and Charlotte already. It just kind of feels like the wheels have fallen off very quickly. But maybe if they start to have them butt heads and then make up, I might start to feel it a little bit more. Because they teased that at SummerSlam. And I like that. Where it's like, okay, they're friends, but for how long? Now it's just kind of like, all right, they're buddies. Okay? I'm not really compelled about this story as of yet, but if they start to play with the storylines a little bit, I might get behind it. If you know what I mean. So there's that. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is alright. Damian Priest and Aleister Black, I'm still kind of like, need some spice to it. Need to add a little spice to it. It's a little dry right now. Not saying it's bad. I'm just sitting here like, And then, why they beat Kiana James in like 5 seconds? Why did y'all call her up? No, like, seriously. Why did they call Kiana James up? If this is what they were going to do with her. I'm not saying she should have beaten Mia Yim, but it's one of those things where I watch Kiana James and I see, okay, she has a personality. She's actually good at promos. I've seen her inside the ring. She's not bad. What's going on? Why did y'all have her lose in like 5 seconds? I don't know. I get it. They want her to be a manager, but like, y'all need some stars, bro. I feel like right now, there isn't a lot happening with these mid-card titles. Especially the women's mid-card titles. I'm not feeling Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. I think that's just a waste of time. I don't care about that. I don't think I'm as upset to see Mia Yim take on Julia. But I gotta be honest with you. I have no need or desire to see Mia Yim beat Julia. And we all know it's not going to happen. So clearly Julia is going to beat Mia Yim. We'll see. As for Chelsea Green, I've been told y'all, I'm ready for Chelsea Green to win that women's world title. Just go ahead and move her up. Because they're about to do Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. I'm assuming for WrestlePalooza? WrestlePalooza is going to be big. I can already tell you right now, that's probably going to be a 7 to 8 match card. They're going to load the fuck up out of that. Simply because they're going up against AEW All Out. And because it's the first PLE to premiere on ESPN. So you want that to be a big WrestleMania kind of show. Right? So there's that. But still, WWE doesn't feel fresh right now. Just feels kind of ho-hum, whatever. But that's just me. We also have WWE Clash in Paris coming up this Sunday. So, quick reminder, this show is airing earlier on in the day. For me, Clash in Paris is airing at 1 p.m. Central. Not at 12, but 1 p.m. For you, it's probably 2 p.m. Eastern. For others, like for A&B Combos, it's 11 a.m. in the morning. So, something to think about. When it comes to this show, when it comes to Clash in Paris, I'm not going to say that it's one of those shows that's probably going to be carried by the crowd. Like Backlash was last year? When did they go to Paris? Was that Backlash 2024? Because I know Damian Priest took on Jey Uso, so Damian Priest had to be the champ, which means it happened after WrestleMania 40. Yes, Backlash 2024. I think they're hoping that the crowd can carry the show again. So we'll definitely see what they do. don't know. I'm hoping and praying, for the record, that things get better as we get closer to the end of the year. I don't know what's going on with WWE right now, and it's starting to frustrate me that they can't get out of the rut. Right? They can't get out of this dryness that the show has had for a while now. But they just need like one strong angle or a title change or something like give me something that I'm not expecting, right? Everybody is expecting Cody Rhodes to beat Drew McIntyre. Why don't you surprise me and have like Drew beat Cody? You know, that would be like oh shit. That's something I want to see. Like, how awesome would that be? You could have Cody win the belt back later. Who cares? Cody's not Roman Reigns. That's the good thing about Cody is that he's vulnerable. So, like, I need something like that, right? Drew beating Cody. That'll wake me up like, oh yeah, I want to see that. Or even Melo Don't Miz beating the Wyatts. Like, oh, okay, you got me. I like this. Like, what's something new that they can do, right? Like, Jacob fought to becoming a world champ. Ooh, okay, you got me. I want to see that. But like Cody Rhodes as champion, like I've been there, done that. You know, Damian Priest, I don't give a fuck. Like, do something different with him. Seth's not dropping that belt. Seth's not gonna drop the belt until he loses it to Sami Zayn. I can see Sami Zayn going back to Raw after he wins the Rumble next year. And again, Sami Zayn being world champ. That's new. A little late. Probably should have done it in 2023. That's just it. Like, there isn't an air of freshness. Like, nothing new. That's it. Like, you already know that everything else that they're doing... Stephanie McCurr, who's on Raw, by the way. Like, let's say they gave her the belt. Probably not, but imagine if she beat Rhea Ripley at WrestlePalooza. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got something. Like, I want something new. Right? And I don't really get that feeling with WWE. I don't get that excitement with the shows. Are the shows bad? No. Tonight's show was solid. It was solid. If I was to give it a grade, 7 out of 10, B-. Right? I thought last week was better. But last week had John Cena destroying Logan Paul. So, I'm biased. Excuse me. But, yeah, like, it's not bad. It's just not exciting. If that makes sense. You're not going to see me like, oh, I can't wait till SmackDown. I'm not doing that. And sometimes I have to wonder, have I just outgrown WWE? Have I just outgrown professional wrestling? Maybe that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I have been honestly considering that. Is this shit just not good enough for me anymore? I was in A&B Combos' stream, right? Because you know how A&B Combos, who by the way just hit 40,000 subscribers, they're going to surpass me. They will surpass me by the end of the year because I'm still trying to hit 50,000. I have yet to hit 50,000. I have no idea what's going on with this channel. It was doing well. Like, I was on a hot streak where I went like, what was it? It was like 40-something, 43,000 at the beginning of the year. And then I was like, oh man, I'm going to hit 50K by SummerSlam. And then it halted for some reason. So they're going to do, well, anyways, the point I'm trying to make. I was on this stream and I'm watching the comments and they're saying, how did y'all feel about the show? And I'm seeing people say, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9.5. Oh my God, greatest show of all time. They wasn't saying that. But like, 10 out of 10? I was like, what? Am I out of touch? Y'all, for real, like, tell me. Even just a little bit. Am I out of touch? Is this shit not hot no more for me? Am I tripping? Like, let me know. Like, if you thought tonight's show was a banger, after banger. If you thought it was a great show, please let me know, because I need to gauge this. Something's off about WWE. Something's off. But that's my tangent, I suppose. Let's go ahead and move things along. Yes, SmackDown tonight was taped because they were in Viva la France. So it was aired earlier. I'm pretty sure most of you saw the spoilers. But good to have you here if you join me. So we're going to do a SmackDown recap review. Then we'll do the preview and predictions for Clash in Paris. And then we'll wrap it up right there. So let's go ahead and move things along. Thank you all so much for being here. You could have chose anyone else. You chose me, ladies and gentlemen, for your review, for your recap of SmackDown. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, you're at it! Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership, click that join button, and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give you thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alex Central. Give me a follow on Instagram. Give me a follow on Spotify. Give me a follow on Cameo. Give me a follow on Threads. Follow us on Discord. Follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. And give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on you. Can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexisworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. And please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alex guy? Then join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alex guy t-shirt. Hot the press. Also get you an old school Advertisement t-shirt, get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, and many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned, join the cause, expand the brand today, right here, and when you're in my world and Alex's World. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the lovely people over at Dokkio Nation for being partners of this live stream. Now, some of you are a disorganized mess. Like me. You be forgetting your files. You be disorganized about where certain things are held on your computers. You be like, hey, where I saved that one thing at? God damn it. Now I have to go through the search. I have to go through all these folders. Oh, that one email that I have to read and send. Crap, it was so long ago. Wouldn't it be nice to have an AI tool to keep you organized? That's Dokkio. Let's get a quick word from them before we get to some shout out. This broadcast is partnered by Dokkio. Look, I won't lie to you. I suck at staying organized. I've made so many thumbnails and scripts that I can't even tell you where half of them are anymore. And the worst part, I always realize I need them right in the middle of creating or editing something. I've literally had to recreate entire files from scratch because it was faster than finding the original. And that's where Dokkio comes in. Dokkio is basically an AI personal assistant that finds and collects all your files across multiple platforms, whether it's Google Drive, Dropbox, Gmail, OneDrive, you name it. And it gives you one clean, organized workspace. It doesn't just show you where your files are, it understands what they are and organizes them accordingly. In my case, it's good to have something that organizes my thumbnails in case I need to go back to reuse them for future broadcasts. So if your digital life is a hot mess like mine, do yourself a favor. Go to trydokkio.com/Alex. Once you see how fast and easy it is to find your stuff, you won't want to go back. So don't wait. Sign up for Dokkio and get organized today. Thank you all so much for joining me. As always, show your love to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Shine Nice and Fire Star Heart, Elias, Ademi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Go, Khalil does everything. Highway, Dylan, Danger, Dylan Danger. We also got Teflon Don, the Mud Father, Zeno, Enigma, and of course, Big MGM. And the newest Everybody, the newest moderator to the squad. If she here, we don't know. But Mrs. Firestar Heart, Angel Hollenbeck. Angel, you here? I don't think they're here. I think the Fire Stars are taking a break. I'm gonna have to give her a proper intro. Mr. and Mrs. Firestar Heart. Nah, she needs her own identity. We'll figure it out. But those are the people that help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. By the way, please be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help. Boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder. The International Super Chat title is on the line. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that here. Super Chat title is on the line. 200 likes. So, as always, people, every single Friday night of SmackDown, your champ, Corp CA, acknowledge him, will be defending his belt. Now, I don't know if Corp CA is here or not. Somebody might be able to win the belt by just simply donating, I don't know, $5. See what happens. Also, let me talk about Sunday really quickly before we get to the shout out. So, as you guys know, 3 Dickless has retired. And so we will be crowning a new world champ this Sunday. If Corp CA decides he wants to go for this world title, if Corp CA is indeed serious about being your next world champ, and he takes the shot, donates the most money, wins the belt, he will vacate the international title. So what does that mean? If Corp CA wins the world title on Sunday, whoever is second place will be the new international champ, and that person will get to choose either Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or Dynamite to defend that belt weekly. Something to think about. So we're definitely going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens with that. I don't see Corp CA here right now. So if anybody wants to shoot their shot, because you never know, you probably could win the belt with $5. I'm just saying. You know, just drop a little coinage. Drop a little something, see what happens. Now watch Corp CA come in here and say, and that's the bottom line, cause Corp CA said so. I'm gonna stomp a mud hole and walk it dry. Give me a hell yeah. We're gonna see. But yeah, those are the rules. So if Corp CA cashes in on Sunday, then, oh, never mind. There he is. I saw the chip. Cashes in on Sunday, he's going to be dropping the belt. So, we'll see. Maybe. Hey, Corp CA said he wants to be the most prestigious international champ of all time. So, you'll have your chance to win that title on Sunday. Just so we're clear. All right, let me go ahead and do these shout-outs. Who's here? Who we got here in the live chat? I see right off the top, Ronwell Nagales. So, a little secret about Ronwell. So, you guys know, Ronwell has been teasing for months about winning that world title, right? And Ronwell, admittedly so, was like, I don't know, y'all. You got Corp CA and 3 Dickless over here. I don't know if I should go after this Super Chat title. But he did say that the moment that 3 Dickless was to step down, that title was his. I can tell you right now, Ronwell, he's looking at that title and going, ooh-wee. That's what he said to me. He literally was like, Alyx, man, that title, I saw that title and god damn, she fat. And I was like, bruh, like, have some decorum, my dude. I get it, she looks sexy, but you ain't gotta be like that. And he's like, I can't help myself, man. I wants it. I likes it, and I wants it. So, I'm just letting you know right now, if you're going to come for that world title, you better watch out for Ronwell Nagales. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. At the same time, though, you also got the Savior, Drew Usher, who I know has been side-eyeing that title, too. He's like, do I want it? Do I like it? You never know. You never know what's getting ready to happen. Couple of other people that I could mention, but we're definitely going to see who's coming for that world title. It's going to be quite interesting. Now, if you need any proof that Ronwell might be our next champ, we got your current international champ, Corp CA. Everybody knows what to do. Acknowledge him. Straight up saying Ronwell is the next world Super Chat champ. Holla, holla, holla. Ronwell, it's your time, my friend. You're the chosen one. Yo, there's your nickname. The chosen one. Ronwell Nagales. Luke Walker? Luke Walker? Who the hell is Luke Walker? I meant Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker, get out the way. Neo, get out the way. The one. Ronwell Nagales. He's the one. I am number one. What does it take to be number one? Come on. What does it take to be number one? There you go. That's your theme song, Ronwell. That's your theme song, boy. I am number one. And then Corp CA said, you can keep it warm until I wants it. Until I wants it till 2026. Look at Drew Usher. He's like, nah. Nah. Yo, he was like, Matumbo. No. We'll find out. We'll see. Let's see here on Noel Jimenez. What's good, Noel? Y'all keep saying Ronwell is your next Super Chat champ, but I'm cashing in my title defense Royal Rumble 2026 because I will be the next Super Chat champ. Are you saying the next Super Chat champ this Sunday or next year? Because Corp CA said, psych. Let me see here. Who else we got? What's up, Trey Lucado? Adam Ritter. We got Dro of Davidian. He said he was happy to see Bo Dallas because they're not pretending like Bo Dallas is not Uncle Howdy. I love that. That's great. Okay, Noel. Good luck, because Corp CA said, let's see. Mackenzie Johnson. Good to have you here. Roo Punk. Good to have you. Joseph Winters. Aaron Teagle. Chris Wrestling Views. Oh, and by the way, let's give it up for Mr. Marked by Wrestling. Steven Sanchez is in his house. Good to have you here, sir. I also see Dulcie Chatham, YouTube member Dulcie Chatham. Let me see here. Nathaniel Cranshaw, Mr. Cranshaw. What you over here talking about? He was surprised that Sami Zayn won? Really? I wasn't. I was like, well, that's why they moved him to SmackDown. I really do hope, like, this is the last mid-card title he wins. And I'm going to make a big thing about that when we get to the main event segment. This better be the last mid-card title that he wins. I'm sick of it. He needs to be a world champion. Ronwell saying, hey, you leave me alone. You just deal with Corp CA. You let me have my run, sucker. Ronwell, we're getting you ready, buddy. We're getting you ready. I am number one, Ronwell, the one, Nagales. Your chosen one. The chosen one, Ronwell Nagales. Watch us pump him up and him not. I'll take the heat, honestly. if Ronwell doesn't even compete on Sunday. We pumping him up, and he's like, you know what? Nah, I don't want the world title. And watch someone like 2 Live Cannon win it. I'd be like, well, that was embarrassing. Corpse says, when it comes to me winning that title, I take it it's over. So we'll see. We'll see. Teflon Don, good to have you here. He says, I disagree with you, homeboy. Sami is exactly where he needs to be. Nah, man. Sami needs to be a world champ. I've been waiting for him to be a world champ for a while now. Just for a while. I think he is main event material. Let me see here. Did I say everybody? Oh, no, I didn't. We also got Sean Swaby. Baby! And last one. We'll do one more. Let's give the last one to Rickety. Yeah. He says, should Rowan be pushed as a monster? He already is a monster, my dude. He's already the monster. He's already the monster. Alright, if I don't say your name, guys, please don't be upset. It's not because I hate you, but we got a lot to talk about. So, let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and germs. Let's talk about Friday night. Layeth the SmackDown. Layeth the SmackDown. Oh no! Your candy! You know what's. Alright. So, they're live in Lyon, France. Lyon, France. And they open the show with Logan Paul. And he's in there talking about the reason why y'all got this big deal on Netflix is because of me. Boom! Billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. And then John Cena comes out. And then roasts Logan Paul. Calls him a sucker. Says that he sucks. Talks about his mama. He didn't talk about his mama, but he might as well have, because he's John Cena and we all hate Logan Paul. And then John Cena went outside the ring to apologize to the kid that he called a toxic relationship. And I went, boo! Boo! The crowd cheered. The crowd was like, yay! Yay, Cena! You're such a good person. I went, boo! And then he gets inside the ring and then calls Logan Paul a dickhead. And then I went, yay! Then I cheered. And then that was about it. And that was the segment. And I'm like, okay. So time for Logan Paul to whip John Cena's ass at Clash in Paris, because why would he not? Alexa Bliss taking on Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green lost. Why? At least they got that whoop ass afterwards. But why is Chelsea Green losing? Get it right next time, Triple H. Hell is wrong with you? Sami Zayn is talking backstage. Oh my god, I thought I could get to the main event soon, but you know what? I'm gonna settle for the mid-card title because I'm a loser! That's not what he said in the promo. He says he feels renewed in his last month or so on Raw. He was getting in his own head about he's not feeling any of that today. And he's feeling like he did when he main evented WrestleMania. As a mid-carder? Sammy? Okay, sure. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes, who have just given birth to a second baby girl. Wow. All right. So he's a girl dad. He has 2 girls, like The Rock. Oh, Lord. It's coming. Cody's turning heel. I can't wait for it. Damian Priest does an interview on Aleister Black. Aleister Black's all like, you are misguided, and your soul is mine. Just go with it. I don't actually remember what he said, but that's what I'm going with. Damian Priest is all like, Black comes off very educated, speaks and dresses like that, and he knows he's educated in martial arts, and he knows, and everybody wants to be like him, but he's not. Threatening violence proves to Damian Priest how unprepared he is for this fight, blah, 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 blah. I suck as a babyface. Okay, I'm not booked very well as a babyface. I'm not going to say he sucks, but he's not good. Kiana James versus Mia Yim. They had a match. And it's over. That literally was how fast the match went. I'm not joking you. And there it happened again. It's over. Like, it was literally 5 seconds. Mia Yim beat her. And then afterwards, Kiana James and Julia start beating on Mia Yim. Why did y'all call her up? I'm serious. Why did we call up Kiana James? I get it. She's a manager, but fuck. Really? I'm just saying. Can we do something with this woman? Like, this woman just came out, lost in 5 seconds, and I'm sitting here like, my man, what are we doing? If you thought that was going to be like, oh my god, look, it's getting Mia over. No, it doesn't. It hurts. It doesn't get Mia over. It hurts Kiana James. I'm just saying. But they beat up Mia Yim or Mi-chan afterwards, and there's that. And then after that, I think that was Drew McIntyre's segment. Drew McIntyre came out, and then he invited Randy out for the crowd to sing his theme song. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, lay on the stand there. They talk to me, yeah. So, they're teasing Randy going heel, because Drew's all like, hey, remember when Cody didn't contact you when you went out? You were gone for almost 2 years. Did Cody contact you? Does he care about you? He doesn't care about you, because you're a loser. Or something like that. I don't know. And then afterwards, Randy Orton starts attacking people, RKO, and then goes to punt Drew. Drew said, psych! You thought you was gonna punt me. You's a bitch. You's a hoe. I said that you's a bitch. What's next? I think after this was Melo Don't Miz. Please say Melo Don't Miz. No, after this was Jay Cargill and Tiffany Stratton meeting backstage, and they were all like, so wanna go for seconds? And then they were like, fuck it. So they're gonna have a rematch, probably at WrestlePalooza. So I don't want to jump the gun, but I do think Jay is going to win the title. Well, okay, 2 things. Unless Bianca Belair is going to show up and fuck her over, something tells me Jay's probably going to win the title and go heel. I just got that feeling, but we'll see. We'll see. But that's just how I feel. What's next? Is it Melo Don't Miz? Actually, we should talk about these Bo Dallas segments. So, throughout the show, you have Bo Dallas backstage talking to Melo Don't Miz and the Street Profits. And I like that. I like seeing Bo Dallas take the mask off. We know he's Uncle Howdy, but it's like there's a certain air about him, knowing that he's Uncle Howdy now. It's very Bray Wyatt-esque, where you're like, ooh, I'm on edge about this dude. You don't know what he's going to do, right? And I like that, because he's leading the Wyatt Sicks, who are the current tag team champs. So you had Bo Dallas talk to Melo Don't Miz and the Street Profits, playing up the idea that, okay, both of these tag teams are going to get tag team title matches, right? And the match happens, Melo Don't Miz and the Street Profits. During the match, Miz gets scared, and he gets distracted by the Wyatt Sicks, which allows the Street Profits to get the win. So the Street Profits are taking on the Wyatt Sicks on Sunday. We'll talk about that. And you're setting up a future match between Melo Don't Miz and the Melo Don't Miz and the Wyatt Sicks. And I think this is a great opportunity to really tell a great story of Miz overcoming his fear, right? Because you know he's using Melo to get those tag team titles. So this could be a multi-layered kind of storytelling with Miz revisiting his feud with the Wyatt Sicks. But ultimately, I think that's the group, that's the tag team that's going to
Gotta make core work at least a lil lol. Love you, Alyx. FYI, I think Logan is doing great as heel.
Thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. But I'm sure Corp CA is just like, Now, watch by the end of the night, Corp CA just lets him win it. That means, oof. Well, no, we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, he's gonna make Corp CA work for that title. I love it. Thank you. Shout out to the Savior, Drew Usher. You love to see it. But I love that we're setting up Miz, Melo taking on the Wyatt Sicks. That has my interest. I'm excited about that. That's gonna be fun. I think after this, they did something with R-Truth and Randy Orton, and then Nick Aldis with a bottle. What are they doing with R-Truth? What are they doing with him? They did all of this whole thing about him being released, right? And people going crazy. No, why did you fire R-Truth? Why you do that? Why you do that? Just saying. And then this is what they're doing with him. Okay, whatever. At least he has a job for life. I'm not saying he should have been let go, but it's like, whatever, bro. No, seriously, it's like, whatever. And I think after this is the main event, right? Yeah, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa. So, match was fine. We had Big Jim come out, help Sami win the title. You had Jacob Fatu come out, help Sami win the title. Sami beats Solo Sikoa, celebrates Big Pop, and that's how the show goes off, with Sami holding the belt. I'm sorry, I just feel like these mid-card titles are just holding back Sami Zayn. I know people have said that Sami Zayn, and I mean this, they have said that Sami Zayn is washed, that he's a mid-card person. He's never honestly going to be. Yeah, I don't know. There's this air with WWE and people in the live chat that feel like he's not that guy. I personally believe Sami is that guy. I think if you put him in that position to be the guy, I think he'll excel. I could see Sami Zayn being the perfect underdog world champ. But you have to book him like it. And for the longest time, I think Sami has felt above the mid-card title. I think he's a Mick Foley kind of personality where, even with Mick Foley, like, Mankind winning the IC title felt above him. Right? Him winning the tag titles felt above him. Although the Rock and Sock connection was amazing. Love that, by the way. Mick Foley was a world title contender. And anytime he wasn't in the world title, it just kind of felt like, meh. You know what I mean? But Sami Zayn, I feel like, has been spinning his wheels. Right? When he was taking on Roman Reigns in 2023, I was like, oh, he's got to beat Roman. This feels right. And I've been waiting for him to get an opportunity at that world title. And now that Seth is going on his reign of terror, he's gonna beat CM Punk. He's gonna beat Roman. He's gotta lose it to Sami. I just feel like this is them testing the waters with Sami as the US champ. And then eventually, he'll win the Rumble, finally, and then it's all up to the races. And I'm ready. I'm ready for Sami Zayn to be a world champion. No, seriously. I am ready for Sami Zayn to be a world champ. I am not ready for him to be another mid-card title. But, okay. Let him hold the mid-card title for a little bit, but then eventually he's got to, and I mean this, he has got to win a world title eventually. Let this be the last mid-card title he wins. That's all I'm saying. Let this be the last one. So, there you go. That's SmackDown. Again, it wasn't a bad show. It was solid. But there's this air of dryness that I can't get over with WWE. It's felt like this for the better part of a quarter of the year. There was a different air to it around the Elimination Chamber, and now that's gone. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Let's do a quick preview and predictions. By the way, I'm very curious to know if Corpsier is going to let Drew Usher take away his international title. Although I'm pretty sure Corpsier is just waiting. He's just waiting to see if anyone else is going to donate. But let's look at this this card for Clash in Paris. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. 6 matches. Let's start with the match that was just added: Street Profits versus the Wyatt Sicks.
Sami will need the Daniel Bryan type of push in order to overcome his mid-card stagnation. Meanwhile, I make the mid-card title look good.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can all agree that Corpsier is retaining his international championship. You love to see it. You love to see it. Corpsier has taken the lead with $50. I'm very curious about how much Drew Usher is going to make Corpsier work for this title. Or he might just let him take it right there. That's fine. That's fine. I love it. I love it. Well, let's go ahead and talk about Clash in Paris. Yes, I do believe that the Wyatt Sicks is going to beat the Street Profits. I do not see them losing that. I don't see them losing those belts until maybe WrestlePalooza? Again, like, I think Melo Don't Miz is taking the belts. Maybe not at WrestlePalooza, maybe at Survivor Series. But they're not going to hold those belts past 2025, if that makes any sense. So there's that. The next match is, oh Lord, Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch for the IC title, women's IC title. Becky Lynch next. I'm not going to entertain the idea of Nikki Bella being the IC champ. Why? That's stupid. Okay, Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Okay, so we're talking about freshness, something that no one would expect. Do you know what no one would expect? Bronson Reed beating Roman Reigns and taking his shoes again. No one would see that coming. That would be so good. Can we do it? Can we do it? Please? Please? No. Fine. Maybe Bronson Reed can get some help from Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. He wins by... No. Fuck. Fine. Roman beats him. Do something different. I would love it if Bronson Reed got a shock victory over Roman. But you know it's not going to happen. You know Bronson's probably going to lose to Roman, so Alright, what's next? Sheamus versus Rusev. And the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I see Sheamus taking on Dominic Mysterio and beating him for the IC title, so Sheamus. This match will be fun, though. Glad Rusev's getting a spot on the PLE. That's good to know. Oh, Lord, here we go. We got Logan Paul versus John Cena. So, they are already teasing Brock Lesnar beforehand. So, this one's easy. Brock Lesnar interferes, costs John Cena the match. Logan Paul beats him. And we set up John Cena versus Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza. That one's easy. That's easy. I'm not all that shocked about that. Yeah, John Cena's going to lose all his matches before he leaves. I think y'all all know that, right? Because at least with John Cena being champion, I was like, oh, he's going to win every single match before the last match, so that's good. And I can buy that. But, nope. Cena's going to lose. Okay, whatever. Main event time. Fatal 4-way. We got CM Punk versus 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet, Jey Uso versus L.A. Knight. Yeah. Versus Seth freaking Rollins for that world title. This is going to be a bonkers match. It's going to be amazing. Definitely going to be match of the night. Is anyone expecting Seth to lose the belt? No. Me either. So, I think this is just my personal opinion. They're going to do something where CM Punk gets the pin over Seth. And something is done where it's not seen. And we set up CM Punk versus Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell for WrestlePalooza. And we blow off that feud. And then we're going to do Roman Reigns and Seth. Probably, if not Survivor Series, we're doing that match at Rumble next year. So they'll probably end up doing LA Knight and Seth. Survivor Series, if not Jey Uso and Seth. Okay, so how about this? WrestlePalooza, CM Punk and Seth. Survivor Series, Jey Uso and Seth. LA Knight and Seth at Saturday Night's Main Event. And then Roman Reigns and Seth at Rumble. Yeah? You like that? I hope so, because that's what's happening. Seth's retaining, but the match is going to be great. I'm excited about the match. The match is going to easily be match of the night. And yeah, on paper, it should be a good show. Crowd's going to make it worth a while. But Becky and Nikki, no. Yeah, the only match I'm looking forward to, honestly, is the main event. That's going to be bonkers. Excited about that. So there you go. That's my predictions for Clash in Paris. Y'all have the floor. What y'all over here talking about? What y'all talking about? I'm pretty sure this means Corp CA is definitely going to retain. Unless Drew Usher's like, I'm going to make him work for it a little bit more. But Corp CA did, in fact, say he's letting someone beat him for the international title in November. So what, you can gear up for winning the world title at the Royal Rumble? Or are you swerving us to win the world title at Survivor Series? I'm just asking. I'm just curious. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just like, well, I mean, Corp CA, we all know that you're the tribal chief, so whatever you want to do, I doubt anybody's gonna be like, no. Unless, like, Dory Dicklets comes out of retirement and says, psych, you thought. We'll see. Alright, so, how we feeling about SmackDown? How we feeling about WrestlePalooza? Someone said it looks super predictable. Yeah. I'm sorry. I agree. It does look kind of weak sauce from that perspective. But I'm alright with it. I mean, it is what it is. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, predictability doesn't always mean bad. Right? It's just predictable. Corp CA says, it's all a part of my storyline. There it is again. Ronwell Nagales, 6.5. Yeah. 7 out of 10, 6.5. That's fair. Hey, Ronwell, for real though, like, if you win this title on Sunday, I am number one. That's gonna be your theme song. I swear to God, bro. We gonna celebrate. We're gonna lose our minds if Ronwell actually wins that title this Sunday. Again, like, he might not even donate, and I'm serious. He might not even participate. He's just like, I'm just here. Don't worry about that. So we're definitely gonna see what happens. But like, bro, I want to come up here and be like, I am number one. What does it take to beat Ronwell? John Swaby. CM Punk and Seth Rollins should wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania Hell in a Cell. Oh, you want to move that to Hell in a Cell? Move Hell in a Cell to WrestleMania. That's too far, bro. That's too far. Do I think Punk wins the Rumble and fights Seth? So you want to get this storyline all the way to WrestleMania? I mean, alright. If you want, I'm not going to say no. Now that Sami is a champion, Byron Cutler says he should have a competitive championship reign. I guess who? Do I think a CM Punk and LA Knight feud would be gold? One of them has to be a heel. Like if LA Knight goes heel, yes. If CM Punk goes heel, fuck yes. I don't know. Like LA Knight, he feels stale too. I don't know why. He just feels kind of stale to me. But yeah, I would love for LA Knight, yeah, to definitely add a little bit more freshness to things, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So we'll definitely see. CM Punk will win the Rumble, of course. I don't know about that. I still got Sami Zayn winning. That's just me. I got Sami winning. Kiana and Julia should have stayed in NXT. Nah. Julia should have been called up. That was the right call. Kiana James, I don't know what the fuck she's doing here. I'm sorry. What is she doing here? JJ Bulldog. This is why SmackDown lost 100,000. Oh, wow. Down to 1.2 million on the USA Network due to Triple H's lazy booking. Yeah, I mean, WWE is down across the board because of the lazy booking. He don't care. He's making money hand over fist. WWE Movie Maker says the crowd might be the best part of the show. It will be the best part of the show this Sunday, without question. Ron Will says, I would love to see Chris Jericho make a surprise return. Oh man, does he come back with break the walls down, or does he come back with I become man? I become man. Dum 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 dum. You are beautiful on the inside. You are innocent. Let me see your corpse. Yeah, it's been too long since a new name has been added to the previous champ names. Ronwell, will you name join dudes like 3D and Franklin T? Yo, I forgot about Franklin Torres. Where's Franklin at? Hey, it's Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. How long until Chris Jericho's contract is up? It ends at the end of the year. So December 31st, exactly. Literally at the end of the year. So there you go. We shall see. LA Knight as a heel would be good. LA Knight as a heel would be golden. Actually no. So yes, he owns most of his music for Fozzy. Unfortunately, Judas is owned by Sony now. He sold Judas to Sony, but he was he still gets credit, but a lot of it is now owned by Sony, and so that's why he can't use it no more, unfortunately. Cause I remember uploading the my cover of Judas Sin my, and Sony copyrighted. I got copyrighted. And I contacted Chris Jericho and we spoke about it. Chris Jericho, I'm not lying. Chris Jericho said, yeah, man, sorry. We don't own the rights to that no more. So, there's that. Yes, the same Sony music. I'm not making this up. I swear to God. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me ask ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, is it true that Chris Jericho has given the rights to his song Judas to Sony? Now, I want to be sure I'm not telling you anything. Okay, so Sony, let me get this right. Sony is his affiliated publisher. So, he uses Sony as a license. So, it's licensed by Sony. Different. It's licensed by Sony. But yeah, oh yeah, that's even worse. Hold up. So the song is licensed by Sony. Just want to be sure. Yeah, there we go. Sony Music has publishing rights over Fozzy. So there you go. That's what he said. Good luck with that. Yep. Yes, Judas is owned by Sony. Did y'all know that? Did anybody know that? Did y'all just figure that out? You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, y'all, let me go ahead and end this here. I'm tired. So, see, when you watch my live streams, you get to find things out. And hey, all of this is Googleable. Googleable? Googleable? Did I just make up a word? You can all Google this. You can all Google this. But thank you all so much for being here. As you follow out, do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys this Sunday for Clash in Paris. Right here in Alyx's World. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out. Peace. When you're when you're